valedictorian is determined by a combination of highest grade point average and test scores on the standardized tests. It is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the allotment class of 2019, Violet Lang.
Families, faculty, and fellow graduates. Thank you all so much for coming to watch this momentous occasion. It truly means a lot to all of us. My name is Violet Lang, and I am the valedictorian of the class of 2019. The word school is defined as an institution for educating children, but this is completely inaccurate. School is a place to make memories, meet friends, and build strong relationships with peers. It's crazy to think that I, and most of my classmates, have spent more than 9 years here at Lawton. That's half of our lives, and over these 9 years, I have learned so much from both the teachers and the students. To name a few, Ms. Tildes taught me how to do an amazing report and how not to procrastinate. Ms. Wong taught me the importance of teamwork and relying on others. Ms. Lewis taught me the norms of society and how to solve equations. Ms. Richards taught us that we shouldn't get pregnant on freshman year or that we shouldn't bring a Bible to PE. But my classmates taught me how to be kind, how to show compassion, how to step up for what I believe in. Building these relationships was the most important thing I have ever done at Lawton. Now, if you're all right with me rambling on for a few minutes about what I'm grateful for, I'd like to shout out some of my classmates for inspiring me over the years. Sadly, I didn't have time to include all of them. Gordon Lynn, Aiden Mack, and Lena Vallejo are all amazing students. They use their voices in such a powerful way, standing up for their beliefs and trying to make a difference in the school. If we ever have a class discussion about anything, from controversies to school policies, these three students will always speak up and strongly argue their opinion. They're able to translate their thoughts into beautifully crafted sentences, and it leaves me in awe whenever they speak. I hope they take their skills and strengths into high school with them, and I wish them all the best of luck. Another inspiring group of students is Lexi and Nguyen, Isabella Hui, and Griffin Lee. Although they can be quiet at times, they are the most persistent, hardworking people I know. Lexi even locks herself out of her phone to make sure she doesn't get addicted. If that's not the definition of self-discipline, then I don't know what is. They all strive to be the greatest versions of themselves, and I have a lot to learn from them. I sincerely hope they continue to be outstanding students in the next chapter of their life. Finally, I have to recognize the people that have always had my back. Tina Yee and Devin Wong are the greatest friends I could have asked for. If ever I need someone to rely on or give me advice, Tina and Devin are there. Sadly, we're all going to different high schools next year, but I know that we'll keep in touch and hang out as much as we can. I can't stress this enough. Thank you so much for everything. Now I'd like to thank others that have helped me along the way. Of course, thank you to all the teachers that selected me to be valedictorian. It is such an honor to stand up here and speak on behalf of all my classmates. I'd also like to thank more specific people. Thank you, Mr. Ellingson, for keeping your cool despite our class's science shenanigans. Even when we make mistakes, you're there to remind us of our task and gently guide us back in the right direction. You even take the time to teach us the more underappreciated subjects, and we all owe a lot to you. Mr. Streepy, I'd also like to thank you for organizing this. It takes a lot of effort to prepare such a grand ceremony, having to listen to tons of salutatorian speeches and only being able to pick one. You've always been kind to our class, never raising your voice but still earning our respect. And of course, thank you to Ms. Fung for doing such an excellent job teaching. You managed to make every lesson exciting, and many of us will never forget what you have taught us. I've had you as my teacher at least once every year, and I can honestly say that I always look forward to your class. Finally, thank you so much to my family for sacrificing so much for me. They always help me with my work and encourage me to do my best. I can always feel like I can rely on them, and I couldn't ask for a better group of people to raise me. Now I'm getting anxious to finish, so I'll end with this last message. I know I already used the cheesy definition thing, but I'm going to use another cliche and slip a quote in here. You never know what you have until you lose it. I speak on behalf of my classmates when I say, I cannot wait for this graduation to end and I can finally leave this school. But this quote made me realize something. After we leave, we're never coming back. We have to take this day to reminisce on the good times and make one last memory before leaving forever. And although I know I will probably never see most of my classmates again, I won't forget any of them. Every single individual standing with me here today has left their mark on me. I wish nothing but the best for all of them, and I hope they continue on their upward journey. Thank you for listening to my speech, and good luck next year, everyone. I'll really miss you.
Thank you, Violet. I'm going to introduce now and invite Dr. John Ignacio, our former assistant principal, to come on up. I first met Dr. Ignacio